RV Daydream, what you doing? Yeah, let's go ahead and start another vlog of all the stuff that's going on, which isn't nothing at all.
What have you been up to?
I've been riding on a daydream. Right now, the big story, just like I said, might be the weather. And currently, it is 14 degrees colder than it was yesterday. Our high temperature is not going to get above that. And it's a huge difference. I actually have goosebumps. I mean, after 3 days of heat indexes being in either the upper 90s or the lower hundreds, it seems odd that today, or like right now, it's 69 outside. And I'm chilly, and it's raining. But I wanted to start the what you doing, and that's what's going on so far today. I do have some projects I need to do, but there's a lot of rain that's happening. Now, if you look in the driveway, our son's van is gone. The one we worked so hard on. Now, it's not because he's out doing errands or anything like that. He actually took off, and he's doing his shakedown run to Michigan. He's going to stay up there for a couple of weeks. He's going to do some driveway surfing, and I think he's going to try to stay in some parks also. But he took off late last night, even though we told him that there was a lot of rain that he's going to be driving through. He wanted to get out. He wanted to try it. I don't blame him. I could come up with 20 excuses why he shouldn't have left, but he only needed the drive to go. So that's what we're doing. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Oh, something I wanted to show you guys. See this trailer that's passing by here? Right there. See how it says Mac Trailer? Well, it's because Mac Trailer, I don't know if you guys follow Tractor Pulling or anything like that. They sponsor a lot of stuff. And there's 2 trailer manufacturers in Alliance, and one of them's right up the street. One's called Trailstar, and the other one's called Mac Trailer. If you guys don't know what Mac Trailer is, that's just Mike Connie's initials, that's all. And he lives right down this street. If you go down this street here, he's just, I don't know, maybe a mile and a half on the right, not very far. And that's why you'll see their trucks, which I'll put a little clip in here. You'll see their trucks drive by, and they're pretty cool. And it's whenever they go to events. Obviously, him owning a pretty successful business, he's got some nice stuff. So Heidi's come home from work on this rainy day, and we're just hanging out on the porch. Yeah.
I'm about to fall asleep.
Heidi's going to take a nap. I would never take a nap. That's
Shit, you
unheard of.
A 3.5-hour nap.
I don't know what happened, but I had Wendy's for lunch, and I came home and felt like that I had been drugged. And I slept, and I don't hardly sleep like this at all. At night, I slept for 3.5 hours straight. What was that about? I have no idea.
It's all the sun you got yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was very, very hot, and I did a lot of walking around and stuff. I was tired. And like I showed you, it's so our son could depart. And he made it to Michigan. He said everything was okay. So, all right, so if you guys are ever in Sebring, which I don't expect there's a reason for you to be in Sebring, this place across the street here, it's called the Brick House. And it has got to be one of the best bars that is not only in this local area, but also even compared to Alliance or Salem. It's just a great place to go and eat, and you can see how packed they are. People are parked everywhere because they have the Queen of Hearts drawing tonight, and the pot is up to $440,000. And as you can imagine, everybody thinks they're going to win. That's why they're strolling in there. That place is packed. 2 floors packed right now. So I'm in my natural environment. At least it seems this way all the time. In the office editing video. Again, just trying to keep you guys up to date with the kind of stuff that we do on a daily basis. And this isn't going to change when we're on the road. If you guys seen already, times in the past, it seems like I'm sitting in the RV editing video a lot. It's something that I'm going to have to learn to balance as far as when we're out on the road. I would like to do some work camping, something I actually get to do with my hands. But all the time that's involved with editing videos and that, sometimes that can be a little overwhelming to basically have two jobs and not enjoy yourself. So we'll have to see how that works out. But yeah, I don't know if you can see outside, but it's beautiful out there. It's nice weather today. Yeah, there's not really, but big fluffy clouds in the sky, and the dew point's real low. I am going to go out though. I'll show you what I just got. I had to. Well, I got to wash the truck today, which is something that I enjoy doing when I know it's not going to rain for a few days. But I just did it at the car wash. I'd even hose it off that well or rinse it that well, but it needed it. So what did I get today? The other battery. Yeah, these batteries. This is the battery that came with the RV from the RV dealer. And yeah, I want to make sure that I got the right one there. I'm pretty darn sure I did. And while they're still relatively new, or this one's still relatively new, just a few months in use, I wanted to get another one just like it. Okay, so Camco makes this box. Let me tell you that. Good luck finding it. I have no clue what the part number is or anything else, because I wanted to see if they made one just a little bit bigger. If you've seen here, I have a little bit of room on both sides that I could have put, you know, 27s in if it was a 27. But anyways, yeah, it's the same battery. Cool. So I'm gonna hurry up and just throw that in, because that's just a matter of fact, the battery's turned off. Yeah, the key's out. So I'll loosen these nuts. I've got a couple of battery cables, and I'll parallel them up and then turn on the battery charger and let it charge itself. I can't believe the difference just a couple days makes, because I would have to work awful hard to get sweaty out in this weather. It's just beautiful outside. I mean, I like it warm, I like it hot, but there's, you know, it taxes your body. You've seen on that one video, I was wore out that day, and I only could stay outside for 5 hours. Hell, I could stay out easily for all day, all until the night. I should clean, huh? I mean, that's what you guys are saying. That's what I'm saying. This thing's a disaster. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Our son is, you know, up in Michigan. He made it okay. He stopped halfway there, stayed the night somewhere, I don't know, which I told him, you know, you're going to have to kind of get in your head that you don't have to stop somewhere, you know, that's specific. It makes it easier. I'll tell you, this is how it came about. He said something about, hey, on the way to Indiana, didn't you guys stop at one of the rest areas at the Turnpike, at one of the service stations, the Turnpike, you know, restaurant, gas station, the whole thing? And I said, yeah. He says, how much did that cost? And I looked at him, I said, why? You know, I don't remember what I was doing, but I stopped what I was doing, and I turned, and I said, why? What do you want to know? And he said, because I might want to stay there. I said, but you could just pull into the service station in any parking space that's just kind of out of the way, so you don't get, you know, noise, you know, to where it wakes you up. I said, and just crash for the night. I said, you don't have to pay. I said, unless you want to plug in. I said, but you don't need to. I said, you know, you don't have to worry about that. So I think there's going to be a learning curve. I mean, it's just like whenever any of us, including you guys, if you're doing a big RV trip, if you're going, you know, 3,000 miles, after a few days, you just get used to every time you're on the road and you need to go to the bathroom, you could just pull over, you know, at a gas station, a rest stop, a McDonald's, anywhere that your RV will fit, and you just get out and go to the back of your RV and use the bathroom. Prepare yourself some lunch. You know, you don't have to stop necessarily at McDonald's to eat. Usually if we're stopping at a restaurant, you know, a fast food restaurant, we'll at least go in and maybe buy, you know, a tea or something like that. I think it's wrong that, you know, we stay in the parking lot and then we don't eat anything there, but I think you should, you know, spread it around a little bit. It's the way the economy works. So anyways, I'm sure that's going to happen to him. He's going to realize it. Okay, let me get this battery done. You got me yakking again, damn it. All right, not very difficult at all. That was quick and easy. I don't like that you can't buy a red cable, that you can only get the heat shrink ends that make the cable appear to be red on the ends. I guess that's where the connections are, but What's the deal? I mean, seriously, is Red that expensive? I mean, come on, people. I know they make them out there. I was just saying that the auto parts store, this is all that they had. That's done. I think that I have much more for projects today. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to do them. I have to post some videos for you guys. I need to go do some editing. But man, is it nice outside. Hey, is this real popular in your area? See these little bikes? They're called pit bikes, and I find them everywhere around here. Yeah, they're called pit bikes, and as far as popularity, yeah, they're real popular around here. It's kind of like a glorified moped, but you do have to have a motorcycle's license to drive them. I'm going to go ahead and open these windows. If I turn them the right way, they might actually open. What do you think? Yeah, we'll get some air in here because it's warm and there'll still air come through there. 80 degrees and it's like 70 outside. The thing is I definitely need to open a lot of windows for these vents because these vents pull in a ton of air. Yeah, if you ain't got enough window open, you could have other issues. Let's go ahead and open this one. What do you mean, other issues, Mike? Tell us. Well, other issues meaning that air is going to suck from somewhere. And usually what it does is it sucks from your stink pipe, your vent pipe, from at least your gray tank. It could potentially pull past your valve in your black tank, but usually it pulls from the gray tank vent, which is almost always underneath your sink somewhere. And it's just it's a valve that allows the water to drain, but you could also pull out of it too. So yeah, we definitely don't want that. So, wow, it seems weird to be in here. We haven't been in here for quite some time. All the storms, all the heat, other than running the air conditioner, the generators to test them out. I don't know. Oh, I want to show you guys this too. I don't know if you guys have this on your RV. It's kind of odd. I remember they used to have a complete different setup, but if you've got these clips and you don't know what they are, well, they're for this. They're to keep your refrigerator open and aired out. They just, you know, clip on to the handle, and then you can see this part here. It clips onto that piece right there, which you can barely see, and it just keeps the door from swinging open, supposedly. Let me see if I can do this a little bit better. There we go. That's the way this one is too. So it keeps the door half open. Not for transport. I mean, I'm sure it would come open if you was driving down the road, but yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing aired out and let this battery charge. That's the main thing. I definitely want to get the batteries to charge. You can see that the household amperage is actually lower than what the generator was. That generator is like 129 volts. I shouldn't say amperage, but volts. And our household's only 117 all the way out here. That's enough for today. Let's see what happens later today or tomorrow. So it's a new, nice, dry, sunny day here, which is great. I still didn't get that Level Mate Pro installed, but so far my day is going to be dictated by gas prices. I had to go to Youngstown for that interstate battery yesterday, and I passed a couple of gas stations that showed that gas was about $2.60 some cents. So I figured gas prices had gone down, and when I got back to this area, I checked the gas prices, and it's all $2.79. A couple places was $2.83. So I just figured, oh well, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So I get up this morning and I get an alert from Gas Buddy. If you guys haven't got that app yet, you should. I mean, there's just no reason for it. It doesn't send you stupid alerts, and it does a good job telling you when gas prices are going to go up, and that's what it did this morning. It said gas prices are going up in your area 15 to 30 cents a gallon. All right, so if everything in this area is $2.79, you get an idea. We're getting close to $3 there. So I went ahead and I checked the local gas prices in Alliance, and all those gas prices that were $2.79 and $2.80, they're all $2.60 something today. So they went down in one day and now they're going to go back up. I don't understand it, but that makes me have to go to Alliance. That's all I know. Yeah, and we're kind of in a weird situation with the mileage on the truck too. My oil change, I decided to do it every 3,500 miles for at least this first one or second one. And I'm at 6,173 miles. So I only have about 600 miles. Now we got a trip that's down to Myrtle Beach here at the end of August. So I got to figure out if I want to change my oil now or later. We'll figure that out whenever. I haven't been driving this truck exactly easy. There's a couple of days that I drove actually kind of stupidly, but gas mileage still on this is 14.5 miles to the gallon. And I've gone through 3/4 of a tank. I still don't think that the engine is going to show its true potential until we get around 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles seems to be my experience with new vehicles, about whenever, you know, the vehicle is broke in real well and everything's fine at that point. You guys have fruit stands in your area that are on the honor system? I mean, full-blown fruit stands. They've got everything you can imagine out there. They load it up in the morning and then there's nobody there, but people are always bagging their own, you know, vegetables, and I guess they're just depositing the money there. I don't know how that works. So have you guys noticed that the UPS guys, I mean, damn it, why do I do that? Got all the windows open in the house. It's such a habit closing the door either for heat or air. I forget to leave the door open. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying, you guys ever have or noticed that since Amazon started their own logistics as far as their own delivery, how much the post office and UPS is no longer at your house? If you guys order a lot of stuff, which a lot of you probably don't. I know I order a lot of stuff. Anyways, I just got an hour meter and it's Amazon Logistics that's delivering it. It's no longer UPS or USPS. I went to the post office to mail something off for my son a while ago, and I talked to the postmaster there, and she had said that they are definitely noticing a difference in what they're shipping and what they're handling. And well, I mean, that's the way Amazon saves money. That little chipmunk's still around. I can't believe with all the hawks that we have. He is brave. He'll sit here and he'll watch me walk all the way up to the front. He's always out by my pile of scraps. He's not afraid though. See him? They're just sitting there. Yeah, he took off there. Now he's like playing. I mean, why is he running around the whole house? I'm not doing the hour meter today. This is for one of those small sportsman generators, the 1,000 watt generators. I definitely want to keep an eye on those, even though they're inexpensive. You know, being a small engine mechanic, I don't consider them disposable. So there's yellow on the Honda, so I'm going to put blue on my son's, and then I'll put yellow on mine. That's going to be coming in a couple days. Stick this over here just to remind me to do that at some point. Of course, I'm editing video right now. It's producing, so I decided to come out, talk to you guys, give you a little update on our What You Doing. And yeah, the video I just got done editing is the Honda extended run tank video, so you guys have probably already seen that by the time this thing goes up. Maybe I can get Heidi on here for you guys a little bit later when she gets home from work. How would you like that? Sure, let's try it out, see how she does. Oh, Heidi's not home quite yet, but you know, I opened all these windows on the porch here, and the windows that are on the end, they're not on hinges. They actually have to be lifted and supported. And the weatherman said, yeah, no chance of rain. It's going to be nice today. Well, look at this on the map. Normally our storms come from the west, but this one's definitely coming from the east. The wind is picking up. I had to go close all the windows in the RV, except for the kitchen window. Yeah, and I'm going to have to close all these windows too. Look at all those lightning strikes that are associated with it too. You believe that? I'm the little blue dot down here feeling blue. Anyway, so I got to close up this porch for this storm that wasn't supposed to be here. Well, you can see it looks like it's going to miss us. Still got the wind coming this way, and there's still a slight chance of a couple little splitters, but No, I think it's going to miss us. That's good.
Hey YouTube, well I just got off work and now I'm cooking dinner today. Not too many exciting things going on. Maybe I'll get Michael to do a little downsizing tomorrow. Or maybe not. I'm gonna straighten up the house and get rid of some stuff. And maybe move some stuff out to the garage for the garage sale. Who knows when we're having that. But anyway, that's all I have for now. So, for the end of the day, we did nothing. We're going to continue to do nothing for the rest of the evening. Michael took out the trash and I'm editing videos. Check it out. I'm just kidding. I'm not editing videos. I'm just sitting in here. Anyway, y'all have a good evening. Bye.